Hey everybody, welcome to the June Behind the Scenes. This article is full of epics, so you better listen closely. First, kicking it off, we have the Order of Ascension, and this is the Range Slayer dungeon that we've been promised. They said early 2013, it's getting close to the middle of 2013, but they finally are getting it out there. So you're gonna need 81 Slayer to get into this dungeon and start killing some of the creatures in there. But then the really nice thing is that there are bosses in this dungeon, and it doesn't say specifically how many bosses are actually in the dungeon, but it does say that there are 6 ascension pieces, and those are dropped by the bosses to form the ascension crossbow. So my guess is that each boss drops 1 ascension piece, and so that means 6 different bosses in there. And that is just amazing. Even if the bosses drop like 2 ascension pieces, still 3 new bosses, pretty cool. They're promising there's gonna be some nice loot there in terms of not just the rare drops, but the normal drops too. So always love those bosses that have that nice steady cash flow, even without the rare drops. So this is looking out to be a really good update. I'm really looking forward to this. And the most important thing so far that I have seen for me is that if you don't have 95 Slayer and you have a co-op Slayer buddy with you, you can get in and fight the bosses. Because I have been going hardcore training Slayer trying to get 95 for this boss since they released a behind the scenes video. And luckily, I'm not going to need it. I'm probably still going to keep going for it. I'll be doing some Slayer live streams, putting some music on Twitch, so you can find those videos up. As long as the video's up, I'm still streaming. When I'm done streaming, I'll take the video down. Also, I'm not going to be doing too much talking today because I have a really sore throat. That's why I might be kind of pausing some of these times in the video. So sorry about that, but it really hurts. Alright, so anyway, the next thing that we have is this update, which I do not know how to pronounce, the Crystal Triskelion, I don't know. But anyway, this is a new key that you can get from either combat or skilling. High level Slayer targets is the combat part, so it's not just like normal combat training. But anyway, combat or skilling, and then you can go and you can combine these pieces to form a key that you can then go and unlock this one, like, kind of, I guess it's just gonna be a treasure chest kind of thing. And in there's gonna be some rewards, and also the new Dragonstone armor, which is a hybrid armor. And because they're saying that free players will be interested to hear that the Dragonstone armor will be available to them, um, I'm kind of getting the feeling this armor is not going to be that great in terms of like members actually using this armor. Maybe some of the lower level members are going to use it, but I really don't see it being that useful for most of the high level players, most of the PVMers, that type of stuff. But it's a step in the, like, a good direction, because hybrid armor has kind of disappeared since the EOC. It's kind of just been split up specifically on classes. There's really, I think the only hybrid pieces we have besides the hybrid armors for the mini games are like a ring or two, and I don't even know, that might be it. But yeah, so that's looking to be a pretty promising update. The content that itself, it might not be that great because the Dragonstone armor might turn out to be not that great, but it's a step in the right direction for bringing some more hybrid armor into the game, and I really think that would be a good idea. You guys can let me know if you agree or disagree with me on that. Just put it in the comments below and I'll be sure to read that. I'm kind of interested to see how you guys think about that. And anyway, then the RuneScape community team is trying to get us a lot more involved. The weekly community roundups that have been coming out, and then apparently they're going to be planning some other stuff. And then down here, this is just like pure eyegasm. It's a note from Modmark, and oh. Alright, so let's get into it. RuneScape 3 is one of the updates that's coming. This isn't updates for June, this is him talking about the reason why there's only 2 updates scheduled for June is because they're not sure if they're going to be able to finish the updates to what they want them to be content-wise before they can put them out, because they want things to be the best of the best before they release them. So I'm kind of guessing this is pretty much their rundown for their major updates of 2013. And oh, I am looking forward to it so much. RuneScape 3, a lot of people are saying I don't care about RuneScape 3, all this other stuff, but I have to say I really do care about it because, I don't really care about the graphics part of it. It's going to be nice. The interface thing, that'll be pretty cool actually. But then what I'm really looking forward to about RS3, there's a new skill coming out. And there's so many different things that they can do with the sixth age, and they're going to be four different quests out here that they're working on for the sixth age, a bunch of different things. That's what I'm really looking forward to, the content that's going to be coming out with the release of RS3, not actually the graphics. The graphics aren't all of what RS3 is. RS3 is so much more than just the graphics. Anyway, Modmark also said that he's not going to tell us what the second skill is yet, but the fact that he put that in there is just kind of another little teaser, like, haha, you guys don't know, but this is going to be good. So I'm still looking forward to that. Two new skills, 1 year, that's going to be great. There's going to be a Dwarf Finale quest. I'm not really too big of a quester, but, I might look into doing that. Those finale quests are usually pretty good. They're getting an upgrade to the Barrows brothers. That's pretty interesting because, I think that's about time actually, because the Barrows brothers have become a little bit lower level content in my eyes personally. I mean, high level players can still do them and do them like well and make some money there, but I think that they could really stand to be updated. Um, there's some epic world events. Don't know at all what this is, but I'm thinking that it's probably going to be good considering, they're talking about it being amazing in nice bold letters. But I mean, Jagex could like go back to like Jagex before and just kind of say something's amazing and then have it be total trash. Hoping that's not the case. But I've kind of been getting some more faith in Jagex lately. And so the seasonal high scores are also coming out. Player and ports expansion. I'm thinking that they're going to be adding gloves and boots to all of the player and ports armors. That's just my guess. It's this. There's the space there for the scrolls, and it would just make sense to like complete a set that way. There's gonna be another quest bringing home the bacon. Okay. Upgraded tool belt. That'll be pretty useful. Having some more tools with you when you go around RuneScape, and you don't have to go to a bank and try and get something out of there for that. I already talked about the four different quests that are coming with the 6th Age and RS3, and the Loyalty Store update. We have been waiting for that for so long, and it's finally getting updated. Hopefully they're adding that increased bank space as one of the things you can buy there. I'm really hoping that's what they're doing, because you can always use some bank space. Grouping system is for the mini games. I've been saying that they should add this since like 2009, and it looks like they're finally adding it. It's just going to be a way to get a group together for a mini game quickly without having to go manually searching around everywhere. Um, Pickpocketing summoners, way to get thieving XP and charms at the same time. That could be interesting, I guess. Bosses, this is my jam right here. More epic battles, including powerful loot for mages. So we have a Range Slayer dungeon planned for this month of June. My guess is that sometime late summer or maybe early fall, there's going to be a mage dungeon that comes out, a mage boss, considering powerful loot for mages, right there. And we have kind of we have a lot of melee bosses. We're adding now some range bosses with that range slayer dungeon. So it would only make sense that they're going to add some mage bosses. And that is what I am really looking forward to. I would love a mage boss. I'd also love a range boss. I'm really looking forward to this update if I haven't said that enough. Elite combat mobs. Combat training for the toughest high level players. Not really interesting to me because I don't need to train combat. Not going for any 200 mils in there. Just want to get a max cape. So not really my deal. And then new trees. This is pretty interesting to me. They're starting to add some more things. Like, my guess is that these trees will be better than magic trees. And if they're going to add new trees, it means that in the future they might be adding new fish. They could be adding new rocks besides rune. They could be adding so many different things if they're going to start adding more resources. So that's kind of cool. It could also just be a different type of tree that you can use to make something, like something specific for some update that they're having. I don't know yet, but if it is like some tree that's better than magic, that could be kind of cool because then you never know. We might have some more fish, some more rocks, that type of stuff coming out. And then down here, construction rework. Looking forward to that. I bought 99 construction a little while ago, so I have all the resources sitting in my bank, but I haven't really felt like training it too much. So, I'll probably just let those sit there until the construction rework comes out, see if I can get some better XP somewhere else or something like that. And then, last but not least, There's going to be a new bank interface that should be lovely to try and speed up the way you can quickly bank and do stuff like that. Hopefully it doesn't make it worse. My guess is that it's going to make it better. Just, an update to the bank interface would be kind of nice actually. Been thinking about that for a while, so, really looking forward to all this. This is kind of what I think they're going to be doing for the rest of 2013. There will be some other updates in here, but overall, it's just even if only these two updates come out in June, I think June is still going to be an amazing month, and I think the rest of the summer, the rest of the fall, I think they're just going to be really awesome months. So, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really pumped. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in another video.